Hello, welcome back. This is Thonan for the Daily Grind. Now, we are going to be analyzing the Doomsday and Bizarro number 1 reworks. So, without further ado, let's go there and check them out. Okay, let's finish. Let's finish Bizarro. Doomsday. Full Gear 6. And let's see what I do. Evolving Strike was getting double the upgrades, and that's still the same, so we're going to be doing that. Adaptive Defense, 3 Affinity, gain an overheal, that's the new part, if Doomsday has 4 buffs. So if you upgrade it to level 5, that triggers the overheal by itself. Gains 25 turn meter up and 1 speed up. Let's keep that. Let's keep that aside because that looks interesting. Devastator. Heavy damage to an enemy. Only usable if Doomsday has 8 plus buffs. Remains the same. Cooldown -3 on Devastator if target is killed. That's possibly gonna be the same as before. I had that one. Energy feedback. 40% chance to counter with Evolving Strike if Doomsday has 6 plus buffs. And that ends up at... that's 8, 13, 16, 19... 25, 65% chance to counter at top level, and the upgrade is gain crit immunity and 30% meter up whenever Doomsday receives a critical hit. Okay, that's interesting. Indestructible. Doomsday revives with 35 health and 4 buffs, so what we lost is the area of effect attack. He used to have, aside from Devastator, instead of a passive, he used to have another active ability. So we lost one ability that was an AoE that did the crap damage, but it was interesting because it was able to stun the whole enemy team at a very low chance if you had 12 buffs up. Anyways, Indestructible. Doomsday revives 35% health, 4 buffs the first time he's killed in battle. Again, 8 buffs in total at max rank, and gain 5 mens upon revive. Now I regret not taking Doomsday to a higher legendary level because obviously I'm going to be needing this relentless hate, and I'm going to be needing this one because that gives crit immunity that helps surviving a lot, 30% meter up, and if we get a PvP week or something or an event next month, then I'm going to take this gain 5 mens because seriously, Devastator you only use like once in a fight, so the cooldown is kind of pointless. And now let's go check Bizarro number 1. I only have him legendary 1, and I used to take the passive that gives mens. So let's analyze this. Bizarro Hog. Damage to an enemy, 65% damage if Bizarro has debuffs. Oh, salesman from door to door, and they're selling food, I believe. Chiles rellenos. Those are tasty. If you haven't, try them. I think it's almost season for one special type of stuffed chile. That's stuffed pepper for you guys in the US. Imagine a pepper and you cook it and you stuff it with meat or tuna. They're pretty cool. And sometimes they are rolled in egg. But whatever. They're tasty. Get one if you can. Anyways, we're going with this with Bizarro. Extra damage that hasn't changed, but is 6% true heal for each debuff on Bizarro. I think this is the same as before. Now, his second skill, Bizarro Say Hi, which should be Bizarro Don't Say Hello. Anyway, gain taunt, yes, that was the same as before, but it's now an overheal. It's now an overheal and stamina, so he gets even more health. Gain damage immunity if Bizarro is bleeding. This is the same as before, but it's now an overheal, so that's cool. Flame Breath. Special damage and apply 1-2 bleeds to all enemies and ends up at 2-3 bleeds. That's more bleeds than before. And applies 1 extra bleed for each debuff on Bizarro, maximum 6. So maybe this would be a good option for bleed teams now, because it used to be just plain 2 bleeds flat for all enemies, and that was that. And now the freeze vision, special damage and 50 chance to stun an enemy. Oh, but this starts at 40. I already have an upgrade. 50, 60, 70, 70% chance to stun through normal upgrades, and always apply 3 speed downs. This is the same as before. And now his passive overheal self, that's the change. It was just plain heal, now it's an overheal if Bizarro is dealt critical hit. And gain death immunity at the beginning of battle. Oh, alright. This is cool. This is very, very cool. And since I can't actually use Bizarro because I don't have him geared, I'm going to go with Freeze Vision first, just because. I don't believe in building orders. I just take what it catches my attention if it's not entirely obvious what the build is gonna be, but I would suggest, if you have a Bizarro higher than Legendary 1 or at Legendary 1, to start with his passive death immunity at the beginning of battle. That way you protect him from Wonder Girl and you protect him from Siren, and allow him to get his damage immunity if you are able to take his taunt upgrade, because you will be immune to death and there's no way they can even if they purge death immunity and kill you, quote unquote, on the same round, the death immunity sticks and you won't lose your character. So even if Siren or Cheetah bring him to death, you will be able on the next turn to apply taunt and gain damage immunity and an overheal. So that said, since they are very low level and I expect at least a PvP week of Bizarro or Doomsday for this month, I might be able to take those upgrades. So we're gonna take them for a spin. But since they are over gear 5, they should be tested around here. And let's try to get a Hogger shard. They both self-heal. There are not a lot of blue enemies, so this shouldn't be a big problem. And if anything, I'm going to be bringing a healer along with them. So where are they? Where's Doomsday? Okay, Bizarro. Let's take Hogger for a spin too. And Bizarro. And I can take anybody from here because they are way too high in gear. But let's take Batman. So everybody is equally slow and they don't get turns taken away from them. So let's check this out. Check this out. I'm not a fan of Doomsday, that's why I don't have him built. And Bizarro, I only wanted to have him unlocked. He's one of my favorite characters. The version that uses double speak is my favorite. So let's start losing turns with them. Okay, let's see that overheal on Bizarro. It's kind of nice. Let's give everybody crit immunity. And now let's start unleashing the beast. Like this. Oh wow. Stun and see that synergy. Bizarro stunned the Acolyte and Hawkgirl gets turn meter. And now she can try to stun somebody else. But what we want is to get Doomsday counter capable. Ah, there you go. A counter and now he has more buffs. This is awesome. Now let's check. Let's check. I think I didn't take the upgrades, or the speed up is just a single round. Either or, one or the other. 25 turn meter and 1 speed up. That's a 2 turn cooldown, so you can use it every now and then. Okay, let's check what the speed up is. Always speed up. Always. Everything is always with Doomsday. So let's just keep building up. Like this. And I protect my Doomsday. And for example, like this. Yes, if you can bring him Legendary 5, then I will be able to immediately kill one character. And I will have my Devastator available for next round. But I didn't take it. Because reasons. But now my Doomsday starts speeding up. There should be more speed ups. But now, here's the thing. Now you can have a non-flash in your party and use Kid Flash. Because this is a permanent speed ups. More power! More Metabots! Alright. These are cool reworks. It's way easier to use Doomsday like this, and a 65% chance of... Now that's 3 speed ups. A 65% chance of countering. Now more buffs. God, this guy gets out of control real fast. I might even, let's try Bizarro Blitz. And this is mostly to document, since you saw my Doomsday is not very well upgraded. This should be able to help you judge just how much he scales. And he's going to be definitely dangerous on a call assist combination. It's going to be very, very, very dangerous to use. These are nice reworks. That's Doomsday and Bizarro for you. I like the Doomsday rework a lot better. I think they could have improved on Bizarro a little more. But I'm not truly complaining, I don't use him. But that death immunity and damage immunity combo is very awesome. So I think Doomsday is eligible for next month event. I'm gonna check this out. But if he is, then I'm going to bring him at least to Gear 10 just to check it. But anyways, I think Gaoler has him, and there's somebody else that has a high level Doomsday that might be able to record a better video. So I'm not going to be competing with them, but I'm definitely looking towards adding Doomsday to my energy collection, because that counter thing, this counter, you saw it proc 3 times during a single fight, and that's a 40 chance to counter. Now imagine at 65, he's going to be countering every turn, and the only way to stop him is obviously to bring in a Sexy Lexi or a Wonder Woman Princess of Themyscira to keep him from buffing. But once he gets 18 or 24 buffs up, Wonder Woman can remove at most 10 of those, and you will need a Catwoman who has an affinity disadvantage to get rid of the whole lot of buffs. He ramps very, very fast now, and so his slow speed is not much of a concern anymore, and I think they sped him up because 70 is a very high speed. If he gets 26 speed from gear, which I believe, since he gets a tank setup, I think it will be more speed than that. So he will be reaching above 95 or perhaps even above 100. So he's turning from one of the slowest slow characters to one of the slowest middle speed characters. And with his speed ups, oh boy, it's gonna be a nightmare to fight one of these. Look, I only need 200 shards, so one very good PvP week or another event. And both characters, Doomsday and Bizarro, already had events for shards, but really I'm hoping we get more Doomsday shards because he looks really good right now. Perhaps even the push for Legendary 5. In fact, now his least attractive upgrade is 5 mens upon revive because he gets overheal through his adaptive defense, and it looks like it's it's quite a bit of overheal. So I'm very pleased with these reworks. So there you go. You saw them in action and everything. This is Lord Sathonan waving you goodbye. Subscribe, leave a comment. Let's keep in mind that the hero challenge for General Soda starts in 2 days from today. So on Friday we're going to be doing that staggered video on the whole first run of that event. And now my neighbors are partying, so they're going to listen. I don't know, maybe they'll listen to Megadeth even if they don't want to in a couple of minutes. This is good. This is Sathonan bidding you farewell. Subscribe, leave comments, leave constructive criticism. We'll be seeing each other next time.